store-bought lemonade is bad, and how nasty it is and how easy it is to make it yourself just with a basic recipe from scratch. And you can get the kids involved, so if they're watching or if they're in the room, get them in and let them watch. Hi Sierra, I'm so excited you're here. I love watching you on your Instagram feed, getting your teen angst on. So then we're going to talk all about why nasty lemonades are bad for you. We're going to then make 3 muddled fruit lemonades, and then I'm going to show you how to set up a really easy and fun lemonade do-it-yourself infusion bar so you can incorporate this into your next summer party. And it's really easy and it's a great way. Oh, thank you, Zoya Pippa. Always got to represent with the lemonade. Gotta be mellow yellow today. And yeah, the natural way is the way to go because it's fun. You can get your kids involved. You don't have to feel guilty about what you're doing. And it's a great way to incorporate essential oils and introduce them in a very gentle way to people that might be coming over to your home to visit or coming for a barbecue or a cookout or something like that. And they might not be familiar with them. It's a great way to kind of just, sort of bring up the subject and just share it, and if they're interested, they can try it, and it's all good. So, when life hands you lemons, you make your own lemonade from scratch. So whether it's from concentrate or packaged or whatever, all those juices are going through nasty processes, like they're de-aerated, which basically means they're sitting in nasty tanks and they're oxidizing, and then they revitalize them with flavor packs. Okay, if any of you have ever had a lemonade, lemonade from scratch or had a lemon, there's no lack of flavor. So what they're using is obviously not legit. They add tons of syrup and processed sugar, and the recipe that we're gonna make is going to use local honey, but you can use coconut sugar, you can use turbinado sugar, whatever your preferences are. This is just a really basic recipe, and you can feel free to tweak it to your own liking, and feel free to experiment, and I hope you will do that. So it's really easy. We're going to jump right in because it's summer, everyone's busy, we're on vacation, or we're going here to there, whatever. I want to get you guys back to enjoying your night with these great recipes. So thank you so much. So for our first recipe, which is just going to be the basic lemonade that we're going to make, that we're going to use for all of our infusions, all you need is 1 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And then we're going to add 6 cups of water and a cup of local honey. And so what I've done is I've gotten almost all the way, because I didn't want the scoop to last forever. So I've gotten us about 3/4 of a cup, and I'm going to show you how I squeeze my lemonade, how I squeeze my lemons to make lemonade. Now this is a metal juicer, and what I really like about this, I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond for like $10, not even with a coupon. What I really like is it has a second little area here that catches the seeds, and you can see that the seeds cannot go through, and the seeds cannot go through here either. It's a little bright, but the seeds cannot go through there either. So what I really like is that it has a double protection so you don't get those seeds in your way. And again, this is metal. I've tried several other ones in the past, in years past, that were plastic, and I did not like them. Metal is the way to go. This brand is called Amco Houseworks. But you can get whatever you find on Amazon or on at Bed Bath & Beyond or at your local houseware store. Just get one that's metal. You want it to be really sturdy and heavy duty because lemons and limes and oranges and things, you want to be able to make those juices at your house, and you don't want to be worrying about like the plastic and putting that in the dishwasher and all that nasty stuff. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our lemons that we've halved, and what helps is if you let them get to room temperature, they're easier to juice. So if they're cold, maybe put them out. Hey guys, put them out on your counter for an hour or 2 before you're going to make your lemonade, or you can also put them like in hot water or whatever you want to do to heat them up. You can roll them in your palms as well, and all you do is just put this in here and squeeze. Now you're just going to squeeze down using all your muscles that you've been working on, right? And you're going to see the juice come out. There we go. And you might need to tilt it to the side sometimes if you want. But you can see that it's really easy. It's not rocket science. Get the kids involved, have fun with it, make it a fun activity for the afternoon. Again, so all we're gonna do is, yes, oh, I know. And all you're gonna do is just press, and you can see that juice coming right out. And we're also going to add lemon essential oil, and you might be wondering, well, why are we using essential oil if we're using lemon? If you look at the label on the essential oil bottle, lemon and all the citrus is distilled from the peel, so that is very different than from the fruit. And so we're juicing the fruit, which is different, and it's sweeter, and so we're going to use a combination of both. So the peel is very flavorful, but it's a different flavor, so we're going to do both. Now we are almost there. we're almost about a cup, so I'm just gonna kind of breeze through this a little bit quicker so I can get you guys seeing all these awesome recipes. But see, you can just take your muscles and do this. It's really fun, and you don't need to feel intimidated by it at all. Now, if you have a tabletop juicer, that's awesome, or if you have anything other than that, that's awesome. I don't like a lot of fancy kitchen gadgets, and this works with oranges, limes, and lemons, so feel free to just do whatever works for you the best. And again, this was like less than $10 with a coupon from Bed Bath & Beyond, so I hope that you will try this. And you can season it, you can, season the sweetness to your tastes as well. I'm using local honey, like I mentioned, but you can use coconut sugar. You can use any natural sweetener like stevia if you use that. That's totally up to you. You can also freeze this and make it into slushy popsicles for your kids. All right, so we are about there. I'm gonna do one more. And this takes about 8 to 10 lemons, depending on their size, maybe 12 lemons. So if you have a Costco or like a large supermarket near you, I would recommend getting a big bag that they have if they have those lemons. See, this is a good workout, you guys. Look at my muscles. Sun's out, guns out. And if you want to share this broadcast with your followers, you can swipe to the right or swipe up. You can tap the bottom of the screen. This is gonna make 6 cups. So, whoever is mathematician, any of the mathematicians out there, you can do the math, but I think it's about a gallon. Yeah, work, work, work. All right, so I'm gonna put all my little messy guys over there. And then what I'm gonna do is add about a cup of honey. And again, you can use whatever you want to use. This is just what I'm gonna use. This is local honey. And you can tweak the flavoring as you like. And it might seem like a lot, but we're doing 6 cups of lemonade, and that is a lot. And again, you can flavor it to your liking. What you could also do, which would make a really beautiful gift, and we're just gonna mix this to infuse that honey into the lemon juice. What would be a really great gift is if you made some essential oil honey infusions, and you could take like a mason jar and fill it with local honey, and then add a drop or 2 of your favorite essential oils like lemon, ginger, lime, basil, lavender, grapefruit, any of the ones that we're gonna use tonight. And you can give that as a gift, and then someone can sweeten their own lemonade that they make from scratch at home. So you can also tap the screen with hearts as you see those going up if you are enjoying this information, you find it informative, hopefully you do. So now that our honey has been infused in our lemon juice, we're gonna add 6 cups of lemon essential oil. Yeah, tangerine would be amazing, and this is so light and fresh for the summer. Like I said, you can make popsicles. 4, 5, 6. And again, we're using lemon because this is distilled from the lemon peel, not the fruit. So we want to kind of give it a 1-2 punch with lemon goodness with the peel and the fruit. So we are going to mix this all together. And then I've got a nice glass carafe here, and you want to use glass when you're storing essential oils, any of your concoctions. And I'm going to add actually a couple lemon slices just because I like the way it looks when they're floating in the carafe at an event or in my home. It just tastes really good having that infused. And then we're going to pour this syrup mixture. This is kind of like a simple syrup, really. I mean, we're not heating it, but you can certainly do that if you wanted to. Okay, and then we're going to add our 6 cups of water to our carafe. And hopefully not spill too much, because a little bit of spilling is fine. It's all good. I don't want to spill too much, though. There we go. All right. So we are there, and look at this. I mean, and this is not, there are no fake colors or dyes or preservatives. You watched me do this from scratch, you guys. Like, this is not a bait and switch. This is legit. This is real lemonade, the old school way that our grandparents and their grandparents and their grandparents made lemonade. It is not rocket science. You don't need chemicals. You just don't. So we're kicking them to the curb. They don't belong here. Ain't nobody got time for that. Certainly not at Chateau LeMay. This is what we do in our house, and you can do orange juice for your company. Yes, definitely. And you can do limeade. I love limeade. That is my absolute favorite. You can add limes to this, but look how pretty this is, and you can add mint leaves to this. You can add whatever you want. And so this is just a basic recipe. This took no time whatsoever. I promise you, you can totally do this. And it's cheaper too, because this is just really inexpensive. All you're doing is buying lemons, and you've got, honey around the house. What oil would you do for orange juice? You could do, probably I would just do orange, wild orange. Maybe just try it, do a small batch, and see how you feel with that flavoring. But you don't really need to infuse it with too much because you know, you could just try it because oranges are very sweet, whereas lemons are more tart and sour. So just definitely try it with a small batch before you go into like a big batch. You just don't want to waste your ingredients. So so that is our basic recipe, and now we are going to do some muddled fruit infusions to make some more flavored lemonades with this basic recipe. Yes, and you could do this at an essential oil class, and you could serve this as your you know, as your beverage there. Everyone at the event can help you make it, so that's really fun. So our first infusion, we're going to do watermelon and mint. And I have these really fun little tasting glasses. Yeah, you could totally throw in mint in there. That would be really good. I have these really nice tasting glasses, and it's great because if you're having a party or something and someone's not familiar with essential oils or with these, it's great to just give little cups and they can test it and see how they like it. And if they, you know, if they maybe want something different, they're not going to waste a ton of it. So in a little bowl, what we're going to do is just take a couple sprigs of mint, a couple leaves. Yeah, these are really cute. And a couple little chunks of watermelon. And I'm going to do this for a small batch, but certainly you can do this for a bigger batch. If you're having a party, just do a big bowl and you can muddle it together. And so I have a muddler. You can find this on Amazon, at Bed Bath & Beyond. You can find this at any of your like houseware stores, Amazon, wherever. And we're going to just muddle this. And this is what bartenders do when they're going to make you like a mojito or anything. We're just going to muddle that fruit and combine the mint and infuse that mint in the watermelon. And I love watermelon and mint. It is such a great summer refresher. And when you add that with the tart lemon, the sweet watermelon, and then the minty kind of, that just minty freshness, it's a really cool flavor combination. And so we're just kind of muddling all that to get those flavors infused. And then we're going to take our basil essential oil. I really love basil. And what we're going to do is do a toothpick swirl. So you've seen me do this before, and this is because basil is very strong to me. And again, do what makes you happy, totally do whatever sets your soul on fire. But for me, it's a little bit strong. So we're going to take our infused toothpick with basil, and we're going to just swirl it around into this beautiful mint and watermelon infusion right here, this little muddled delight. And again, you can just do whatever makes you happy, but that is going to attach to the watermelon and it's going to attach to the mint and just give the lemonade a really nice little hint of basil. And so then we're going to spoon this mixture into the bottom of our drinking glass. And we're going to have watermelon mint basil lemonade. And yes, this is a little pink, and there are no chemicals, there are no colors, there are no anything in there. Look at that. How beautiful is that? I'm going to take a little taste. Oh. That is good. Tart and tangy. Isn't that delicious, you guys? We just made watermelon mint basil lemonade in no time. So that was delicious. Okay, on to the next. Next, we're going to do a ginger limeade. Would I recommend if someone wanted to make it into a cocktail? Probably a rum, like a light rum, because you don't want to overpower it. You could also do it with a bourbon whiskey. I prefer whiskey if I'm going to drink either I like champagne or I like whiskey. So it's kind of like, I don't know. We all have our preferences, right? But yeah, so I would definitely encourage you to just kind of try it out and see what makes you happy and see what flavors you like, and do it in a small amount, maybe in a shot glass size, like I did with this. And that way you're not wasting your ingredients if you're not a fan of what you make. You can always tweak it later. So for the ginger limeade, we're going to take another one of our little yummy tasting glasses, and we're going to take a couple little wedges of lime. It's a little bright, but you can see that there, a couple wedges of lime. We're going to take our ginger essential oil, and again, this is, yeah, a limonade bar. This is really strong for me, but I do love the flavor, and I love ginger lime, and actually ginger lime is one of the newest combinations I've been using for a perfume. I just love ginger and lime and bergamot together. They're really nice. But so you're just going to take a toothpick swirl. Yeah, you could definitely do a magnesium mocktail with lemonade for sure. You're going to just take a toothpick swirl of ginger, and we're going to keep that handy. And what we're going to do is we're going to just muddle these limes to kind of press them and get that lime juice out. And you can do this on the counter, you can do this on your workspace like this. You're just going to muddle this. Push, 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 and you'll see the lime juice come out of there. And again, because our essential oils are using the peel of the citrus, oh, that would be good. Lime and cilantro and lavender, that would be so good. Yes, definitely. Because our essential oils are, the citrus ones are distilled from the peel, that's why we want to use the fruit as well to get that sweetness. And so again, we have our ginger infused toothpick, and we're just going to swirl this around in those lime wedges and get that, just that really small hint of ginger into those limes. And then we're going to pour our limes into the base of our jar. And if you want to, you can up the lime factor with lime essential oil. You can totally do that. This is almost done, so I'm going to open this little reducer in case you guys haven't seen that little life hack. You just pop it open, and I'm just going to put one little drop that's left in there. I have a backup in my backup jar of oils. So once we've got our limes muddled and really nice and got those juices ready to go, we're going to just add our lemonade. Isn't this fun and cute? And we've made ginger lime, ginger lemonade, ginger limeade, whatever you want. Let's taste. That is good. That is sweet, and it's delicious, yeah. That is fantastic. All right, 2 down, 1 more to go. Now we're gonna do our frozen strawberry lemonade. So we are gonna get our trusty Ninja blender, like I always do. Turn this guy on. And for this, what we're gonna do is take a handful of ice cubes and put it into our Ninja blender cup. This is just a single serve bottle. I really like using this because there's no mess and you can drink it right out of here if you want to. We're gonna take a handful of sliced strawberries, and I always do my produce wash. I soak my strawberries in lemon, but you can also do wild orange if you want to, just for something different. And I'm gonna add a drop of grapefruit essential oil, and because I love grapefruit so much, I go for the full drop, but you can do a swirl after you blend the lemonade together. It's totally up to you, but I'm gonna use 1 full drop of grapefruit because I love it. Okay. And then we're gonna just take a little bit of our lemonade and add it to our blender bottle. And you don't need a lot, we're just making a little bit to show. And frozen lemonade is something I love. In fact, actually, my husband made me a frozen lemonade whiskey cocktail with just, lime and mint and lemonade, and it was so good. Date night in. All right, let's do it. Okay, and we just made this beautiful frozen lemonade in no time whatsoever. And we are gonna pour it into a nice little glass. This is so fun, you guys. I really hope you will make some of these and try them, and tag me on Instagram or Facebook if you make any of these. It's so good and refreshing for the summer. Okay, yum, yum, yum. Let's try it. Oh yeah. It's sweet and tangy and just so good and refreshing for a hot day like today. It's like 101 degrees in Virginia right now, so wherever you are, you definitely need this in your life. Oh my gosh, so good. Yeah. Open door policy. Come on over and get yours, you guys. This is so good. And this is pink. No chemicals, no dyes, no food coloring, no nothing, no artificial anything. Get local honey wherever you can find it. If you can't find it locally from your neighborhood, ask around in your local Facebook groups, your yard sale groups. I'm sure there's a farmer or someone in your community or someone in a friend's community that has access to I can't stop drinking this. Has access to local honey. I would love for you to be my neighbor, Patty. You should move here. That would be super fun. All right, so now that we've done our infusions, what I wanted to show you is how you can do a DIY infusion bar. So we've made these 3, the lime and ginger lemonade, we've made the watermelon mint, and we've made the frozen strawberry lemonade. But if you want to let your guests make their own, you can definitely do that. And so I've got a little tray put together that you can do for a really simple party that you might do in your home. And this is just some toppings, some fruit. So we've got strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and cucumber. And what I like to do is you can take off the tops of each of the bottles. So we've got basil, and we've got lavender, and our ginger, and lime. And you can set these out, and you can put a little instruction card. You can type up on the computer, just handwrite with a chalkboard or something, and just let people know, dip in your favorite, take a swirl's worth of the oil from the toothpick, and let your guests put together their favorite combination. So let's see, what should we make? How about we make a cucumber lemonade? So we're going to take a couple pieces of cucumber, and maybe a strawberry, and maybe a blueberry. And let's see, maybe ginger? Yeah, let's do ginger. And so we're going to put our lemonade in. How pretty is this? And then we're just going to swirl our ginger in there, and it's going to taste like just a hint of ginger. Not too much, just a little. And then as your guests are talking and chatting, the cucumber and the strawberry are going to infuse this beautiful drink, and it's going to be so delicious. Wow, that is really good. It kind of tastes like ginger ale, but without the fizz. That's really good. And you can do this for a baby shower, for a bridal shower. Now, if it's for a baby shower, you know, you can have like champagne set out in another place, but you can have this set up as a really nice option for people to just make their own drinks in a healthy way without soda, without anything. Yeah, you can do an essential oil class all on summer cocktails, and you can make magnesium drinks and whatever you want. This is so good. You can do this for your next cookout. So yeah, I mean, you guys definitely try this because it's so easy. Let's see, what should we do next? Okay, how about we do, let's see, let me think. Okay, now we'll do raspberry, a couple of raspberries, and we'll do basil. And so you just kind of, if it's not full, you can just dip it in there and swirl. And it's going to get that really nice basil and raspberry and lemon flavor. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. Oh, strawberry? Okay, strawberry would be good too. So let's pop in a strawberry in there. Cheers, you guys. This is so good and so easy. You can make these into popsicles. You can drop the fruit in at the bottom or in the middle. You can puree the fruit, whatever you want to do. Make this your own. I would love to see you tag me on Instagram or Facebook if you try these. Cheers to you. Have an awesome summer, you guys. Summer is just one of my favorite seasons, and it's a really great opportunity to share your love of essential oils with your friends and family without pushing it down their throat if they're not sure about it or they don't even know what it is. This is a really easy way to get it you know, into their homes and share with them. You can bring them samples to take home. So cheers to you guys. Have an awesome night. And I'm going to enjoy my lemonade. Talk to you guys later. Bye. See you next time.